Okay, I hit a win on NASDAQ today. 44 points, pretty good. Still not quite following my rules. I gotta learn to sit on my hands and let my trade run to take profit. Take profit was obviously up here at London High, and we smashed it like pretty much right away. But we had an SMT on ES where ES had already taken out London High, which is right here. So we took that out. We had an SMT, and I didn't really think much of it really, but my psychology's so cooked, and I get like hyper focused on like any bad confluence against me on my trade that I like to close it short, which I need to stop doing. I literally just got to sit on my hands. I even brought it to break even, and I still couldn't watch it reverse on me. I just had to close it. But I really didn't have to close it. That's been every single trade in the last week and a half is an absolute banger. Like I close it and it runs like an extra 100 points on every trade I've taken so far. This one was at least 1-to-1 RR, 1-to-1.1. Not bad. 44 points. The other ones have been like 15 points, 20 points. Like nothing like I've ever traded before. I usually get, I don't even, before getting this funded, I wouldn't even trade. I wouldn't even consider taking partials even at like 30 to 40. I wouldn't even consider it. I go, no, we need at least like 50 or something. But just with using these big positions, like this was 6 micros I hit on this guy, so it was like $512 or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into what happened. We had market open, and I've been fading these recently, and it's been paying off where we get like 1 minute ifvg on market open, and a lot of people are slamming these shorts, but like this one, like what are you gonna do? You're gonna run a 80 point stop, 85 point stop. I wasn't too interested in that, and I wanted to see what happened off of the pre-market low here. I was going to see how I almost didn't take this trade just because we didn't sweep this low. I wanted the SMT off it, but ES wasn't even close to it either. We just kind of took out these like pre-market stacked up triple lows, and we took it out on NQ. We were going down, and I was like, okay, if we had taken this out and gone to SMT, I would have entered a lot sooner. But I was peeping the 5 minute, and we had IFVG to the downside right away, and I was going, okay, maybe we're looking for shorts. Let's see how this plays out. But then we didn't even sweep this on either, and then I said, okay, maybe longs. And like on a higher time scale here, we were having like the RSI was getting exhausted. We were looking hella bullish on the RSI, and then this was basically our corresponding trigger wave there. So that's almost a dead giveaway for a confluence in my model. And so we respected the RSI, got the trigger, boom, started pumping, 5 minute IFVG. Still was kind of hesitating, but we had all this resting liquidity right here. Super big draw with London High there. In hindsight, absolutely no brainer. But I hesitated a little bit, and I didn't follow my rules of sitting on my hands. I really gotta do that. I'm just so close to passing my funded. I'm like $420 off my funded evaluation, and I'm just banging these trades. I'm following my rules of being disciplined and not taking just nonsense trades, which I'm happy that I'm doing now because it's paying off. I'm like on like a 4-day win streak, 5-day win streak now maybe, and it's been going pretty good. But definitely could have milked another, 36 points off this, which would have been, I would have been like a couple bucks off passing my eval if I had held this, but what do you do? But yeah, pretty nice trade. When did exactly, I kind of FOMO'd into this, but we got a 1 minute turtle soup on this, and then I was like, okay. And then I just saw it going up, and my intuition was like, I know we're just going to pump. I could feel that we were going to pump. And sure enough, we did. I got in right at the last second before this huge move up. If I had waited another minute, I probably wouldn't have taken the trade. And then I was able to put my stops below this turtle soup. And yeah, pretty nice trade. But again, I should have held it to 82 points, not 44. But still count it. At least it was at least a 1-to-1. My other trades were, yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. The stops on my last trade were eclipsing my TPs. So yeah, not bad, but yeah, you could have taken this even as low as that. Probably had your entry down there. We had this other gap here that would have caused you a little bit of trouble, but not too bad. And yeah, pretty sick. Hopefully one more day, one more decent trade away from passing my eval next week. Bank holiday tomorrow, so taking a little 4-day break now. 3-day break maybe if Monday's open. Yeah.